Right now, here in Chicago, Crane has already been traded off. He will be in Tampa Bay playing for the Rays, and we're going to get either a player or maybe even multiple players or cash considerations, because that's going to depend on how he plays when he comes back from injury. He hasn't thrown a pitch since June 29th, so it's been a while. Hopefully we get something good out of this deal and he performs well when he comes back so we can get the most out of Crane. Moving over to Jake Peavy, the kind of number one option if you want to go to the White Sox for a deal. He's got a few suitors. First of all is the one that everybody kind of expected, the old favorite, and that's the Boston Red Sox. They're the team that's got the ability to do it. They got all the money they need for this. But it doesn't look like they want to make the kind of deal that the Chicago White Sox want. It doesn't look like the Boston Red Sox want to pay the full amount for Peavy, and with that, the White Sox aren't going to be willing to pay for him to play in Boston if they can get something better and not have to pay for it at another location. The new favorites are the Oakland A's. This just looks right. They've got all the young prospects that the Chicago White Sox could hope for, and the A's will get a safety net for Bartolo Colon, who may or may not be getting a suspension. Right now that suspension is kind of just a rumor, and he already served a 50-game suspension in connection to this issue. But I don't know. It's spinning around right now. It might come back to bite him once again, and this provides not only a great player, but a great safety net. The next three teams pretty much are exploring the idea of getting Peavy on their team, but they aren't really going the extra mile. They're not taking that extra step to make it happen. Atlanta is a team that basically needs to fill Hudson's spot. They had a horrible injury, and it was definitely a scary thing to see. If you haven't seen it, go watch it on YouTube. With Hudson being out of the lineup now for the rest of the season, they got to look somewhere else. Peavy might not be their guy, but they have to at least explore the idea of whether or not they should bring him onto the team. St. Louis might be a strange spot for Peavy to go, because right now they have the second best starting pitcher ERA in all of Major League Baseball. However, for the White Sox, they have great prospects, and we can get tons of stuff out of them for Peavy, but at the same time, they're set when it comes to starting pitchers. They have no need for Peavy. So, unfortunately for the White Sox, they're not going to be able to get to one of the best teams on the White Sox side. It would be a great deal. They could get a bunch of prospects out of this. Unfortunately for the White Sox, why would St. Louis take this deal? They don't need another starting pitcher. They're already set. Will they make this deal? No. I expect Peavy to get traded off probably tomorrow. I think that Peavy's going to go probably in the next 24 hours. I think it's going to happen soon. He's got that start on Tuesday. He doesn't expect to actually play that start for the White Sox, and I don't think any other teams expect him to either. They want to get him now so they can get him on their team soon before he's tired out by yet another White Sox start, and then he won't be ready to play for your team as fast.